time for the one-shot challenge party mode. It actually seems like this is probably a regular challenge this week, as it is a time attack, which party mode usually doesn't get. So this might not be that bad. And we get to use our own cars for it, which is another reason why I think it's a regular challenge. So we'll see what we can do. Whoa. Got a little aggressive on the rear there. Just a teensy bit. Got different force feedback settings this week. So my steering is much heavier, but much easier to control at the same time. I'm having a lot less issues on turn-in now than I was before. So now it's mostly my right foot that gets me into problems. Although that tends to be true most of the time anyway in racing for me. That's a silly penalty to take. I know better than that, and I know that it does that there. Naturally, party mode AI still being absolutely trash. So what we're going to do is just take a little rest here. Give ourselves a nice big gap here. And go for our last 2 laps. Should have given us a nice run up here. No, we do it again. I wonder if my mic picks that up or not. If not, I can hear my own wheel clicking away when I go over some of the curbing. Like there. Like I said, the force feedback is much stronger than it was before. It's also helping me control the car, specifically in Autosport, much, much better than I was before. Sort of preventing me from doing those really quick movements that the game just really did not like me doing for whatever reason. When I look at the front hood, it looks like there is a little bit of aero damage, but it doesn't look too bad, all things considered. Don't want to get that penalty again this time, so I made sure I slowed down plenty. Took a little bit too much speed into there. And you got to make sure you get that turn at least partially right. And it's just flat out all the way through to there, and you have to let off ever so slightly to keep the car in line going up to that last corner, which is normally the first corner, which throws you off a little bit. That was annoying. The car just wouldn't come back to the right, so that's going to compromise my speed here also. But we made up a little of that by being more aggressive there. So, depending on where we catch this AI car, we might still be able to put together a good lap. It's so annoying that it shows me the ghost. I don't want to see the ghost. I'd rather just know on splits how I'm doing. Well, luckily, I don't think the AI messed with us too much. These two might, though. They're battling like it's a race instead of a time trial, which is quite annoying. Yep, that lap pretty well ruined. Although somehow we are still ahead of our previous pace, so we stay on it. Let's see if we can't get through here, this section a little bit better this time. Here, lift off a tiny bit this time to make sure the car is nice and settled for that sector. Alright, we're still nice and ahead. Now we just need to not get that penalty at the end here. And again, it's pretty obvious if we tried this 2 or 3 more times, we would probably pull, I don't know, 6, maybe 7/10 more out of it, but we get what we get. Still, not too shabby. As you can see, the new settings are working quite well for the most part. 33.9. Well, considering how easily I got that, it's probably not as high as I would like, but we're still ever improving, ever getting better, ever finding settings that help us to be better.